It's Whitelines Real Time Reviews, and today it's the turn of the Jones Airheart 2.0, named after the pioneering aviator Amelia Earhart. The Jones Airheart 2.0, completely redesigned, Robin Van Gin's go-to for natural selection and the only true camber board in the Jones range. So much tech packed into this thing. You've got traction tech bumps down the side, you've got Coroid on the top here, you've got a volume shift technology, which means it's shorter than it should be, but it's got more effective edge. So much technology. Is it going to be a trifle and work perfectly, or is it going to be a duck-billed platypus and just look ridiculous? Bray is about to find out.
Right, I'm on the Jones Airheart 2.0. Let's see how it goes down here. Pretty nice, super solid board. Can handle that chopped up snow real nice. Cuts through it. And go into some softer pow over here. It's quite powerful. Can handle that chop. It loves it. I'll see what it's like in the ice. Hard snow. Still handle it. Doesn't mind the firm snow, it just stays nice and centered. Quite nice little bit of free riding. Nice and fast, sort of fast pace. I can feel the difference. It just sort of floats a bit more because it's a bit wider. Quite a wide board. Responds quite well with the nose and tail. Super centered and nicely balanced, this board. Gonna go up here, try that little quarter. Yeah.
My first impression of this board was it requires an experienced rider, so it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I think, but I really like it. It responds well to what is making it do. It stayed on top of the fresh snow quite well because it's quite a little bit wider than what I'm used to. Yeah, so a few more runs and I sort of feel like I need to tame this board. So yeah, I want to give it another run and let you know how I feel.
I'm the only one with wax. Take it through the park this time. Ooh! Cool, I'll do back one. Woo! Trying the revert. That's fun. Don't normally hit that rail. Yeah, it ollies when I tell it to, and it's super nice to land. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a little bit grabby on the nose and tail. Oh yeah, does all right. And we'll just go switch carving. Feels much the same. I'm going to take this Jones Airheart for a roll down this steeper terrain where it's a bit icier. It's supposed to be good on the ice, so we'll see how it goes.
And now the Airheart 2.0 will face judgment from the clipboard of power and Ju Bray. Ju, the only true camber board in the Jones range. How did it go?
Well, I really like a true camber, and together with the way they've kind of tapered the nose and tail away from the snow.
Yeah, that kind of spoon 3D effect.
Yeah, stops you from catching nose and tail when you're doing carving, but you're still getting the benefit of that full camber.
You had a lot of different terrain to test this in, so you've had a really good punch through, some variable backcountries, some steeps, you took it through the park. Robin Van Gyn uses this as a go-to for natural selection, and she said the key part was she didn't need to learn how to ride it. Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. I thought a lower level rider might get taken for a ride, whereas a more advanced rider would be able to assert this board and tell it what to do.
Jones say that though, it is for expert all mountain riders.
Yeah, and
like, this is a proper tool.
Yeah, and it's the sort of board I could keep progressing on. So that's what I'm stoked on.
That's really interesting to hear someone at your level say that there's room to grow on a board like this. That's very interesting. I was fascinated. You took it into those icy steeps and a lot of tech packed into this board. You got those 3 traction bumps on the edge. You had a lot of confidence in some steep variable snow.
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want to be able to do jumps in the big mountain. That's what I like about it being, it's twin, but it's directional.
Yes, softer flex
So
up front to help
softer
flow.
at the front.
Stiff pop down the back.
So I can do freestyle in my free riding on this board.
It actually looked like it went pretty well in the park as well.
In the park, great spins. I could complete my spins, and when I landed, I felt like I was on a really nice landing platform, and it was super stable.
The one thing that you did say that really stood out to me on this is that this is a 149. You usually ride a 152. This actually felt bigger than your 152.
Yeah, there's plenty of board here for the size. Maybe because they've cut the nose off, so it's not like a curve. What you see is all working parts of the board. There's no wasted space.
And that's reflected in the effective edge length.
Yeah, so you got a good effective edge for the size of the board.
And a lot of hold.
And it's cool.
Okay, and on top of that, if you're interested, it's got all of the eco credentials. Made in factory, powered 100% by solar power. It's also got bio-resin gluing it all together, flax and basalt stringers instead of carbon, and an eco plastic top sheet. Plus, it's got that Coroid. We didn't even talk about that, making it super light, so you can see through the front there. Okay, €600, but as we just said, a lot of tech in there, and it's all working, Ju.
It's all for a reason.
Okay, very impressive board if you're an expert rider looking to progress.